Hello, lovelies. We are at the final month of 2020. I'm pretty stoked to be here. It's been quite an interesting 2020, a very reflective year. We've been tested a lot when it comes to patience, perspectives, changing the people in our lives that we don't need in there anymore, or who might be pulling our energy in ways that aren't conducive to our future and our desires. I haven't really been focusing on love. It's really been about the personal self. At the end of 2019, I talked a lot about how 2020 was going to be a year of change. Oh boy, was it. And that's really what the whole year just focused on, was the self and how you could get yourself in a better position. As we move forward into 2021, I will be looking at love more. I am going to be looking at love today as well, but I also want to just do a final kind of reflection of really where we've come through the 2020 regarding, your passions, your calling, where you're going, what you can do to be more aware of the wisdom and those lessons that you learned and how you can apply them to 2020. I want to see what piece of advice there is for when you're discouraged, rather than going backwards and regressing towards how 2020 or 2019 was. What are you going to use from all of that towards 2021 to be more constructive, to get more of what you want, to get more of where you're closer to where you're going, where you want to go. And we're going to see what type of what you're going to be pursuing, okay, in 2021. As far as love, I am going to look at that as well. We're going to see kind of what for those of you finding and keeping love, that's really what we're looking at, right? I want to see what that love's going to look like. I want to take a look at what, will the attraction be instant? Will the person be like? And just some basic questions on what to expect, okay? So that's what we're going to focus on in this particular reading as we get into 2021. I'm very excited. We have had a very interesting couple retrogrades. The first one in 2020 was rough. That one was really, really tough for a lot of people, including myself. This one that we've had in the latter part of the year, in November, that one was a very helpful retrograde. I hope a lot of you felt that. It brought a lot of those reflection points forward and helped bring in some positive motivational energy from the heart. I'm using those emotions a little bit, and also with that Scorpio energy, and with the Libra energy, we've got balance coming together that we can bring into 2021. Okay, so let's take a look and see how things are looking for you. And if you have any questions, let me know. All right, guys, I have a couple sales going on. Okay, my rates are still 50% off through the end of the year. If you are interested in a Reiki session, they're all on sale right now. Normally they are $40, and that's for half an hour or to clear whatever chakras are blocked, but I'm doing them for $25. Okay, the assessment is free. It's down below. We can see what at least is blocked, so you have an idea. Just do it. It's free. You might as well. In addition to that, if you're looking to just kind of get a reset, if you're not feeling 100% just solid on where you're at, I do have a soul manifestation journal. I developed this myself when I was in that exact position. I did this so that it was a hands-on, interactive kind of guide to get the mind going, to get that soul connected, to get thoughts and ideas kind of flowing, and just to help you get back in that direction that you feel connected and solid and secure and confident with where you're going. Those are on sale. They're $15. That's it. They're normally $30, but I just want to be able to help as many people as possible. It allows me to keep printing them, so it's really not a lot of profit for me, but it's something huge for you, and I just want to be able to help and heal. That information is down below. You can go to Heal to Manifest. That's heal, the number 2, manifest.com, and get all that information. You can schedule and book appointments, get your assessment. Everything's there, or down in the description box below. Okay, guys, so enough said. Let's take a look at how your life and love is going, all right? Hey Libras, all right, let's see how things are looking for December 2020 in general and for love. Oh, geez, we'll do that. I'm really hoping that you guys are feeling good and optimistic for, what the, I don't know what's happening here. Good and optimistic for the 2021 to come in here. I'm excited about it. I'm glad to get just some new energy here. 2020's been interesting. All right, so as far as what's coming your way, what adventures, what, areas of focus are coming towards you, we've got the Three of Cups, okay? The Nine of Wands. So it looks like you could be going to others for some support this month. If if you've been coming through the few recent months, yes, we've been tested a lot with patience, with perseverance, with having a good perspective, with just having good energy, releasing people and things that we don't need in our lives. And it's been tough. It's been tough to recognize some things. It's been tough to just get through it and to be patient and to have understanding. And sometimes we just need some support. And so this month I feel like you guys could be asking for more support than normal. Okay, sorry Libras, the lighting was just awful. I had to make some changes there. Okay, so let's get back to this. Now obviously you got some support that you're going to access or request when it comes to issues that you might be going through or situations, trying to find your truth, trying to find clarity. I could see where those things could be a bit difficult. The challenge, though, is coming with a change, and it comes with you standing your ground. It comes with you feeling like you have, control over what's going on in your life, over the meaning of those things, and overall just feeling aligned, okay? Like maybe you just haven't recently felt like that, and you're now coming back into an energy that you feel like you have like your intuition is flowing, okay, is like the best way I could put it. Your intuition's flowing. Your information that you're getting around you is making sense. It's applying properly. But if you're stuck at home and not able to talk about that and release that and put meaning to that, I could see where you could present yourself in a position of having more of a hermit mode, not communicating, internalizing it. You don't want to go that route, okay? So what are you learning? You're learning when to walk away from something. You're learning to be okay with leaving some things behind for the better of what's headed to you in the future. So I do sense that you've got a new opportunity possibly coming, okay? There is some anxiety here, whether it's just fear of what's coming, whether it's just you're not sure what that means. Maybe you have to leave certain things behind, or it comes with a big change that you're not necessarily okay with making, or you've been maybe avoiding making this decision. You could have to leave something or somebody in order to make this happen properly. So one of the big pieces of 2020 was weeding out the energies that didn't serve us, that weren't in the same vibration of what we wanted. And the only way we could get to what we wanted was to basically take what you could, not take what you could, that sounds like shit. Learn what you could from the situation or the experience of the person. Keep moving up, because at the end of the day, you don't know what kind of influence you have on somebody, and them watching you continue to move up motivates them. You can be, supporters of each other, but be realistic about it, okay? There's still measurements involved. There's still certain levels you have to meet. So putting a realistic understanding on that is going to be helpful. I hope that makes sense. To me, if I had a specific situation to reflect on, that would make more sense. But I'm hoping that makes sense to you, because everybody has a different situation going on. So what is changing? What is getting ready to shift here? So your understanding, your awareness, your, of what you hold on to be okay. Okay? It could be dependencies that you're dealing with. But you're coming to a realization that whatever it is hasn't been good for you. Okay? It's been taking more than giving. And you can't continue to give and not receive, because you'll just wind up being spread too thin, and you don't have any more to give, and then you're just going to wear yourself down. So you've come to the understanding that in order to keep yourself going, you have to have a balance and not give all of that energy away, right? And the best way to realign with yourself in these situations is to put these situations to rest. walk away for a moment, reevaluate the situation, and then make an educated decision. Your guides want you to know that your energy is your power, your love, your energy, your fire is not supposed to be dampened. It's not supposed to be controlled. It's supposed to be supported. And you are being asked to see that and walk away from anything that doesn't apply or doesn't support that concept. Because your power, your energy is just too great. It's too amazing to be taken advantage of like that. And if you want to align, if you want to take the advice of your team, your spirit team, your guides, your people, your God, whatever, that's what they're asking you to do, is to consider not to associate with people who only take when you have so much that you're giving, okay? Now, as far as love goes, specifically, what is in store for you there? That came out in the reverse. But what I think it's really trying to say, because I'm feeling it in the positive, is that you are identifying what the full picture would look like if you had your perfect scenario, okay? You're kind of in order mode, if you will. You're recognizing what you don't want, and you're identifying and kind of putting into perspective what you do and how you want that to go, how you want that to be equal. And I feel like you really believe, you know, for maybe the first time in a long time, that you deserve the best, that you deserve, you know, as you get through some of those harder moments, it's easier to not reflect on that thought. But once you get through it, it's okay at that point to look in the mirror and say, you went through a lot and you deserve something bigger and better, and you shouldn't be taken advantage of. And it's okay to start new and to have these ideas of what you want, and even if you've gone through them 100 times with somebody else, it's okay to start again new. So if you have, maybe your expectations are too high for yourself, okay, maybe you just had this mentality of, you know, one for forever or whatever, but that's not reality, especially not in today's world. Today, I feel like more people interact with more people in certain ways because of the energy exchanges and involved with it, and it's a healing, it's a learning experience. I mean, all of it has, I think, a lot more, in my opinion, meaning that we understand or can understand or will or whatever than any time before. But you have somebody coming into your life that is okay with giving you all of that attention and recognizing it properly, that has good intentions for you. Very compassionate person, very wise as well. They've gone through enough to where they, you know, they're not there to play games. All right, anything else you need to know as far as this person coming into your life? Let's take a look at, so they're definitely not going to be here just for the lust part of it. I feel like they're going to be pretty clear with the fact that there's emotions there, that they really want to pursue you for the right reasons, okay? I don't feel like there's going to be a lot of difficulty with this person. I feel like you guys are going to be able to relate to lots of things. Perhaps you've just kind of gone through some similar stuff, but there's boundaries being set here. You guys are able to just really settle down and focus on what's important and what's real and what's meaningful. So I feel like this is a very meaningful relationship coming your way, and that you just had to kind of release some of the old stuff so that you didn't take it with you, really. That was the thing. It wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be justifiable to take old energy with you. You can know it so that you can access that resource should you need a mental remembering of something. But that doesn't mean you take that energy and apply it here. You don't feel anger from this person over here and apply it here because you went through something similar with somebody else. No way. No way. They don't deserve that. They're here for you. And if there's a situation that happened, it's meant because either maybe that situation in the past didn't fully comprehend or fully do the lesson properly in your mind, and you need to do it here. Maybe you have something to do with this. Or maybe it's just there because you're very good at dealing with these situations and helping them to grow, or whatever it is. Take it in stride and with reason and with support and compassion. Come at it from that angle, okay? Anything else that you need to know? Don't let fear of commitment come in your way. Okay? Because it's going to be good news. Started to come out on the reverse, and baby steps. Just take it slow, and enjoy the experience. That's what this is about. All right, Libra. I hope that resonates with you. All right, it's a general reading, so take what fits and leave the rest. If you want to look at your personal situation, let me know. And otherwise, guys, have a great rest of the year, and I'll see you next year. Much love.